All right, hello and welcome back to the final game of the weekend here in the MLL. I'm Simon Trzaskowski. I'll have the call for you. We're going to end up having the Timber Tigers and the Rockhoppers in what should be a good one. Both teams 1-1, looking for a win to try and clinch that second place spot. Alina Aksenchuk is on the floor here. She's with Colin Harris.
Thanks, Simon. Callan, you guys have kept it pretty solid all weekend. What has been the most significant factor for you guys?
I definitely think like being a group of guys that have never really played together, so taking the time, the first game, getting used to each other and sort of learning how each other play is probably the biggest thing. And we sort of came together yesterday, so that was nice.
Is there any big areas of improvement?
I mean, we definitely had to fix up our like changing and transition and sort of how we were going to approach it in our strategy, but I think that after we made some adjustments, it was a lot better for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you so much.
That was Colin Harris. 9 goals so far in the tournament, and he's been great. Next up, we've got Jake Morris for the Timber Tigers, one of their great defensive players. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Thanks, Simon. Jake, now that you guys have had a couple games to build up some chemistry, how do you think you guys are operating compared to the beginning of the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's more familiar with each other now. Guys are flying around, playing for each other a little more, a lot of good energy. Today is just a great opportunity for us to get to know each other a little more, work on our systems, and get ready for next week.
Are we excited to have a little bit of a break after this?
It'll be nice, yeah. The fellows are looking forward to coaching this week, working with a young talent in Montana, and just exploring the area.
Awesome. Thank you so much and good luck.
Sweet. Thank you.
Playoff matchups are already set here with both of these teams going to be taking on each other. It's just deciding who is going to be in that second spot and who's going to be in that third spot, and a good chance to see what your opponent is going to be like when that playoff game comes around. This game will be starting in just a few minutes here. Make sure to stick around. All right, hello and welcome back to the final game of the first weekend of the Montana Lacrosse League. We've got the Rockhoppers and the Timber Tigers. Both teams already locked in to play on that Saturday next week. Just get our playoffs underway. A good chance to see what your opponent is going to be like. Both of these teams haven't seen each other quite yet. We were hearing conversations in the locker room about setting the tone here. It doesn't necessarily matter who wins if you want to look at it for standings. Obviously, second and third play each other. Whoever wins will be taking second. But winning this game could lead to you going into the playoffs with plenty of momentum. And as that pregame clock ticks down, we'll get ready to go. Timber Tigers in green. Rockhoppers in white. And we're underway. Rockhoppers win this face-off. Picked up by Pike Pierce, taken to the corner. He'll rotate around the side here. Harris, nice shot. Goes off Bremner. Bremner hands this one off. Walking it up, handing it off to Runco. The Timber Tigers get the chance to get their offense going. Morris with it, back up high. Turner puts it off the post. He's gonna roll this one over. Morris with it now. Up high. Peterson rushing down the right side with it. Puts that one off Lysenko. Alicio picking this one up at half. Long shot from him gets the game going here. Timber Tigers grab the first goal. That's his third goal so far of the tournament. And we get ready to go once again here. Just 1 minute in. The Timber Tigers have quickly broken the tie. Rockhoppers starting with the ball. Harris on the right side here. Looking for a teammate. He'll take a step back, goes across. Long shot, that goes off a post. House trying to keep it on side. Chasing this one down is Berg. So we've got 3 different Bergs playing in this game. 1 on the Timber Tigers, 2 on the Rockhoppers. 2 Jacob Bergs on the Rockhoppers as well. 1 Jacob R. Berg. With it now, Runco. Shot off the pad. This one's picked up by Lysenko. Sends a pass to half. Long shot from House goes off the crossbar and goes all the way back and into the corner here. Turner's there to pick it up. He'll get pinned along the boards. Facing some pressure from Scott. On the other side, wraparound chance, won't go for Turner. Harris picking it up. He's gonna speed up here. Taking it to the corner. Didn't like the angle, spins back. Trying to work his way in. Back up high for Scott. Scott goes low. That one ends up bouncing off the boards here. Rushing this one out. Hess has it. Hess rushing down the left side. Puts that one on goal, but that's a good save from Lysenko. Another chance for Hess. One-handed shot. Didn't have a lot of power behind it. Easy one for Lysenko. Left side. Turner's going to pick that one off. Alicio puts that one off the left shoulder. The Rockhoppers reset things. Pike Pierce eats a hit. Hess is trying to strip him. Pike Pierce is going to nearly get over half. Miles Hess with the steal. Put off the boards. Runco with it now. Peterson with him. Runco spins off of him a few times. Trying to create space. Diving shot. Gets knocked off his stick before he can shoot it. This one rolls back over half. Morris with it now. Long shot here, leaks through. As Jake Morris grabs his second goal of the tournament. Timber Tigers take a 2-goal lead here. Just 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Jake Morris and Paul Rasimovic are getting ready to go once again here. Rasimovic so far doing a good job in the face-off circle, and he'll continue that streak. Right in front here, Harris goes high. They'll say he was in the crease though, and the Timber Tigers will take it the other way. Morris starting with it in his own zone. Winds up and fires, puts that right over the head. I believe that was House in front. Rock Hoppers taking it behind the goal now. Up high, over to House. House, long shot, goes off the chest protector. Jacob Berg picks it up in the corner now. Walks this one out high. He's trying to push his way up. That's Court Lehman with it. To the corner now. Bremner over to Hess. And Hess is going to walk this one up. 5 minutes gone. 2 goals on the board for both for the Timber Tigers so far. Down low here. Harding all alone, puts it off the shoulder. Picks it right back up. But it gets stripped off him by Pike Pierce. Lysenko assessing his options. Hands this one over to Jimmy Pike Pierce. Far left corner with it. He's going to walk across. Spins off Turner. Puts that one into the chest protector of Bremner. Quickly covers it up. Big hit right along the glass here. Both teams fighting for it. It'll roll back into the Timber Tigers zone and they'll walk it back over. Turner. We've got a hand in the air here. Diving shot. Malicio is going to find that one, as that's too early for him. And that ties his total on the tournament prior to this game as well, as he's now got 4. That's now 3-0 for the Timber Tigers. Morris and Rasimovic getting ready to go again. That's going to be picked up here by Hess. And he'll take his time taking it over center. Takes a few whacks there. Over to Runco up high. Whips that one in on Lysenko. As Harris has it now. Berg's going to try and set a screen here. Passes this one over. Lehman to Scott, off the post, and back over center. Chasing this one, Turner. He'll pick it up in the center, or in the corner. Sees Coulter up high. Doesn't give it to him, gets knocked off his stick, and he has to go chasing for it. This one is gonna get rolled right along the boards here before getting fired all the way down, where Bremner's gonna get an easy grab. Mason Harding bringing it back over center here. To the corner, Malicio. Turner with it. Sprinting over here. Puts this one low. And he'll grab that one. Timber Tigers go up by 4. And that's Eric Turner's 6th goal of the tournament. I believe he had 4 in the first game. So he looked very impressive in that first matchup on Friday. Big hit along the boards, and he'll lose his helmet. As it looks like we're gonna see potentially our first penalty shot. Colin Harris going to be taking this one. He's going to walk this one up. Approached quickly, and he'll bury it. Colin Harris gets the first one on the board for the Rock Hoppers. Rockhoppers needed that one as well. They're struggling to get a lot of offense in on Bremner. And that penalty shot will certainly help him out. That one's one backwards. Morris trying to move through a few blockers here. He'll run down the left side. He's going to take a few whacks. Has Peterson up high. Gives it to Coulter instead. He'll try and run by him. Back behind the goal, he'll slip up. Continuing to push through here. Morris back up high with it. Puts that one right into the stick of Lysenko. And the Rockhoppers are heading the other way. That's Morris behind the goal with it. Timber Tigers walking it up here as it's on the stick of Turner. Over to Peterson. That's a shot from outside. Turner grabbing his second. As that's going to bring them to 5-1. Back up by 4 goals now. This one sent back out high. Scott has a lane, puts it off the pad. Coulter trying to jump up and grab it. But he'll get double teamed in the corner here. Both teams fighting for it. Getting some help from his goalie. The Timber Tigers get ready to go. Rushing up with it. Runco. That'll end up going in. It didn't look like he knew it at first, but that's going to be their 6th. And Runco's first of the game. And the Timber Tigers are very quickly starting to run away with it. Both Turner and Malicio already have 2 goals. And that makes 9 on the tournament so far for Runco as well. That one's quickly shot into the pads of Bremner. Who's looked very solid all tournament long. Looking good so far today as well. Taking a few hits. Hess runs through contact. Over to Morris. Down low here. Berg's gonna try and walk his way in. Through center, massive hit as he's sandwiched at center. And we'll get a quick whistle. Scott doesn't seem too happy about it. Looks like it's gonna be a holding call. That's gonna give Berg a penalty shot. And he's gonna get ready to go here, with a chance to put his team up by 6. Moving in down the left side. Pushing up, jumps on the shot, but it ends up going wide. Picked back up, and Scott has it in his own zone. Moving up here, has a defender on his hip, gets stripped off his stick. Harris picking it up for him as he waves Scott down. Walking up, fakes the shot, behind the back pass, but Scott doesn't quite find it. Back up high. Howes tries a long shot, but it's turned awry by Morris. Back up to Howes. Thinks about taking it again. Harris right in front. No one there to stop him as he buries his second. Harris now with 11 on the tournament. He's ranked 3rd in goals. Right in front. Berg trying to just tap that one in. Didn't quite go his way. Bremner's gonna pick it up. Hess gonna walk this one down the floor. Long shot, doesn't quite find netting. Licio jumping for it. He'll get it on the second try. Able to hold on to it here. Taking a few hits, rushing up, jump shot. Ends up going down. And the Rockhoppers are heading the other way once again. Less than a minute left in the first quarter here. So we've got a penalty here. They're gonna try and pull their goalie. Harris whipping that one in and burying it as well, as that's a first quarter hat trick for Harris. With all three of the Rockhoppers' goals so far, an impressive one there as well. And that'll wave off the penalty. And it looks like they won't even bother to take a face-off here as time winds down. 6-3, your final score through 15 minutes. And make sure you're following along with the Montana Lacrosse League on 12ouncesports.com. There you can click on the MLL tab and find up to the minute scores, stats, and standings, all at the touch of a button on 12ouncesports.com. Make sure you stick around as we'll be back in just a few minutes here.
America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
All right, 20 seconds here until we're back for the second quarter action. 6-3, Timber Tigers leading after an impressive showing from both Malicio and Eric Turner, both netting 2 goals. Runco and Morris grabbing the other ones. For the Rockhoppers, it's been a one-man show over there with Colin Harris burying all 3. So we get ready to go once again. Pinned right down and rolled right over. Pike Pierce with it in the offensive zone. Gets knocked into the corner. Rushing up, Runco just sends a long shot in. Might have been trying to find Turner. Out far here. That shot by Scott gets knocked wide. And it looks like we're gonna get a penalty shot from it. Looks like Jacob Berg is going to take this one for the Rockhoppers. Walking up with this one. Puts it low and beats them. So the Rockhoppers are back within 2. .6-4 now, just a minute here into the second quarter. Simovic pushing down the right side. Berg fakes left, goes right, takes it out to center. Lehman with it. Diving shot. Goes off the pad and into the corner. Timber Tigers start their breakout. Eric Turner has it. He's going to take a few whacks here. Whips that one in. And he'll take his third. Eric Turner making that one look easy. Whipping that one in from far out. As that's going to bring him to 8 goals so far in the tournament. This one's going to be picked up by the goaltender. Pike Pierce. Diving shot there. Goes a little bit high. Runco. He's going to slowly walk this one over half. They're going to end up saying he walked over, and that's an over and back. As we get a quick whistle right after. Runco's going to get taken off here. And we might be getting a penalty shot from it. As taking this one, that's going to be Colin Harris. Already has 3 goals today. Not able to grab his 4th on that attempt. Lehman picking up the rebound. Berg has it. Running to the left here, has Lehman inside, hits him. Jump shot, goes. As that goal is going to bring them back within 4 or 3. Scoreboard wasn't quite updated yet. As an update, 7-5. Turner takes a few whacks, runs through center, puts that one off the shoulder. Berg has it now. Harris winds up, doesn't fire, takes it to the corner and spins back. And he'll rip that one. It'll go right into the pad of Bremner. Bremner only allowed 5 goals so far this game. Peterson cutting inside, thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Cross to Malicio, who grabs his 4th. Or his 3rd. I had the wrong number. As that's a hat trick for him. Impressive game for him so far. He's up to 5 goals, I believe, on the tournament now. Right in front for Berg, puts it off the shoulder. Scott picking it up along the boards here. They'll call no goal, saying he was in the crease, and the net will get knocked off as well. It's going to be an interference getting called. And I believe a diving Jacob R. Berg there. As we're going to see Runco getting the chance to take it at center. Runco walking this one in. Goes down the left side, doesn't quite roll in. And Lysenko grabs it. Howes with it. Takes the shot. Takes that one right into the logo of Bremner. Hess with it. Walking this one down the left side. Takes a whack. This one out to Runco once again. Morris. Morris with it. He's just going to walk this one down to the corner. Howes with it. Howes on his hip. Sent to the opposite side. Runco all alone down center, but good save by Lysenko to send it to the corner. Hess tries to put it top shelf. Doesn't quite get there. Lysenko losing it, but it'll be picked up by Berg. Berg walks this one over. Howes has it. Long shot. That one just misses. Berg over to Pike Pierce, who stops that one right in front. Berg walks this one out. Harding has it. Over to Peterson. That one goes off the pad. Berg with it. Over to Peterson again. Walking in, tries to put it low. Sanko saw it the whole way. Berg up to Lehman. Lehman picks it up off the second bounce. Pike Pierce goes for it. Ends up going down. As we're going to get a whistle here. They're going to call holding on it. Both refs talk about it, and it looks like a penalty shot will come as well. 6 minutes left here in the half. 8-5 is the score. Berg with a chance to bring his team within 2. That one goes right into the pad. And now moving down the floor with it. Hess immediately picked up by Berg. Whips that one right into the stick of Berg. Malicio goes between the legs. Nearly beats him. But Lysenko had his stick in the right spot. Harris now down the right side. Walks his way in. Takes a hit. That one's picked up by Hess. Pike Pierce knocks him down. Walking this one up. Tries a behind the back pass. Didn't quite find his man. Harris with it now. Scores from behind the net to grab his 4th. This one's won by Rasimovic. Berg down the left side, goes low. And that'll be another cover. Bremner stops that one. Long pass, trying to find Turner in the offensive zone. Picked up by Howes. Turner spins off of him, completely loses him on that one. Puts it low and buries it. As Howes is grabbing his knee here. As we get ready for another face-off. Simovic, find the back pass, finds Scott. Scott with it at center. walking up with it. Harris in front. Puts that one right in for his 5th. Rasimovic losing his helmet again off the face-off here. So we wait and see what the call ends up being here. And we are going to see a penalty shot for the Rockhoppers. 2 minutes left in the half. Chance here to bring them within 1. So the refs quickly convene. Harris starts his approach. Walking this one up. Whips that one in and buries it. And that makes 6 for him. Berg walking up for his approach. That one goes over the crossbar. Peterson works his way in, fakes left, goes right, doesn't like the angle. Walks back out with it. Eric Turner now. Looking for Malicio. He's holding on to it. Harris on him. Shoots it to the corner for Malicio, but that bounces by him. Turner's gonna go to the corner to get it himself. Behind the back shot goes right into the chest of Lysenko. Sent to Berg. 40 seconds left here. Rockhoppers trying to find a way to go into the half with a tie. They'll say he went over and back. And with 30 seconds left here, the Timber Tigers are going to get a possession. Turner. And he's not in too much of a rush. 15 seconds on the clock now. Turner sending it to the corner. Harding. He's going to try and walk this one in. Up to Runco. 5 seconds left. He'll whip it on goal. Covered up by Lysenko. For Berg, who does not quite get that shot off in time, and that'll do it for the first half of play. 9-8 with the Timber Tigers heading into the second half with a lead. The Battle of the Border is coming up next weekend in Missoula. Top junior players from north of the border will face the brightest high school and college talent in Montana. Games start at noon on Friday and can be watched all right here on 12 Ounce Sports. Make sure to stick around here. We'll be back in just 15 minutes.
America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport.
All right, welcome back. Second half about to get underway here. 9-8. Timber Tigers leading by 1. They had a pretty big lead at one point, but we've seen the Rockhoppers doing one heck of a job to claw back off of the back of Colin Harris, who has had 6 goals so far this game. Hess walking this one up. Pike Pierce picking it up. And Harris will take it at center. Thinks about the shot. Takes it back out. Harris taking it to the corner. Gets pinned down. Tries to push his way through. Does not quite pull it off. And Eric Turner's got it now. With it now, Peterson. Peterson hands this one off to Turner. Winds up and fires. Lysenko. Gonna try and run this one up. Down the left side with it. Vasquez. Whips that one in, goes off the pad. Just gets stuck along the boards. Cutting inside here is Berg. Out to Pike Pierce. Whips that one in as well. That's 2 good saves from Bremner. As we get a whistle here, and what appears to be our first penalty shot of the second half. Pushing up here. Harris is going in to take it. Beats him again. Colin Harris has 7. And that's a tied game. And you can just see the look on a lot of these Timber Tigers players. Not too happy right now, as they had one heck of a lead at one point here. He's going to push down the left side after the face-off win on the stick of Lehman. Lehman to the corner. Walks off the screen from Scott. Up high to Berg. Berg to Harris. Whips that one by the post. Lehman tries to keep it on side. Harris going over to grab it. Gets pinned right along the boards at center. Is going to rush in. Puts that one on goal, but doesn't quite roll the way he wanted it to. Harris is going to run this one up. To the other side. Pushing in here, but Lysenko stays strong. Nice cross court pass there. Doesn't quite work out. Scott takes a hit. Rushing down the floor with it is Runco. Malicio puts it low. And that'll be 4 for him. Big yell from him. And he's had one heck of a game as well. Only 2 goals going into this game. Has already doubled that so far through 3 quarters today. One backwards. Berg picking it up. Walks off the screen from Pike Pierce. And Colin Harris will take it at center. Harris off the screen from Pierce. Turner gets his stick in the way. Picked up by Berg. Berg tries to hit Harris down the middle. Down low. Pike Pierce tries to hit Harris, but that pass still ends up getting on goal. We've got 2 players down in the crease on the far side here. Berg tried to hit Malicio. Picked back up by Berg. Malicio walks off a screen from Turner. Knocked off his stick as Lysenko goes to pick it up. Scott with it at center now. Sprinting in, trying to hit Pike Pierce on the cut. Coulter fighting for it along the boards, picked up by Peterson. To Turner. Turner, long shot, doesn't beat Lysenko. Right in front, Runco. But it looks like a scrambling Lysenko will fall on top of it. And it'll stay out. Although they're not too sure where it ended up at the end of the day. He finally shakes it out. Berg with it. Turner on him. Berg's going to try and run this over center. Has Scott with him. Scott. Hess on his head. Hess knocks it off his stick. Looking for a long pass. Decides to hand this one over to Runco, who's going to walk it off. Runco to Berg. Thought he saw a lane. Lehman let him know he was wrong. To the other side. Runco. That shot ends up going wide. That one's picked up by Jacob Berg. Rushing up here. Howes missed the reception on that pass. Down low here. Turner with it in the crease. Sends a long pass. Hits Peterson on the cut. Right in front for Coulter, who tries to just tap that one in. Howes with it. And it looks like we'll get a penalty shot here. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. 10-9 your score now. Timber Tigers lead it. Colin Harris gets ready for this penalty shot. Has a pretty good track record so far today on him. Looking for his 8th. And he'll find it. Colin Harris buries his 8th goal of the game, and we're only in the third quarter. As that's now 17 goals for Colin Harris on the tournament, as he takes a first weekend lead in goals. Right in front for Vasquez, that goes wide. Berg popped this one up. Trying to find Harris in front, looking for another. It looked like we might have been getting a penalty there, but nothing ended up coming from it. Runco with it here at center. Harris whipped that one on. Turner with the steal. Pike Pierce picks it up though, and it looks like the Rockhoppers are heading the other way. Tied game. Howes rips that one from far out. Runco on the rush off the pad. And Lysenko finally slows things down here. Pushing up here. Howes, long shot leaks through. The Rockhoppers, I believe, grabbed their first lead of the game. Both players get ready to go. Berg picks it up along the boards. Simovic picks it up in the defensive zone. Jacob Berg down to Harris. Harris defended by Runco. Fakes the pass in front. Back up high. Down low once again for Vasquez, who loses it. Jacob Berg grabs it once more. Harris up high with it. They reset it. He's going to walk it in. Whips that one off the post. Massive hit by Turner as well on Harris. Turner puts that one high. That'll tie things up. 11-11 here in the third quarter. One back here. Berg with it at center. He's going to take a few whacks. Rushing up with it. Back behind the goal. Alicio, long pass here. Trying to hit Berg in the offensive zone. Wouldn't find him. Lysenko with it. Hands this one off. Lehman's going to walk it up. Scott with it now. Pike Pierce sets the screen. Puts that one low. It doesn't quite leak through. Good save there by Bremner. Hess. Cutting in on the right side. Hess walking in with it. Down low has Harding, and Harding will bury that one, going bottom right corner. Grabbing his first goal of the tournament. And the Timber Tigers regain their lead. Face off. This one's going to be one for the Rockhoppers. Berg over to Harris. So we're seeing Eric Turner pick up him. That one shot by Howes, but it'll miss. Harris is going to go back to try and grab it. Lysenko gets there first, but hands it right back to Harris. Howes whips that shot in, tying things right back up at 12. .230 left here in the third quarter, 12-12 the score. And it looks like we're gonna see a timeout. We'll check on both goalies before we get back underway here. And the clock will get started once again. Turner. Turner's going to take a few whacks. Penalty called on him. Behind the back shot is picked up, as it looks like we'll see a penalty shot. Peterson's going to take this one at half with the chance to break this tie, potentially going into the final quarter with a bit of momentum. Puts that one in and off the pad. And now the Rockhoppers heading the other way. Lehman, Pike Pierce, burying it. And the Rockhoppers go the other direction right after the penalty shot, picking up the goal. And now with a minute 10, just 70 seconds, we'll see them potentially heading into the fourth quarter with the lead. Pike Pierce picking it up. Takes a few whacks to the far right corner with it. Pushing up. Behind the back shot from Pike Pierce. Won't beat Bremner. Pass up to Turner. Turner with only one man to beat. Steamrolls him and puts it low, tying things up at 13. .20 seconds left here, and they're quickly ticking down. We'll get time for a face-off and maybe a quick rush from whoever wins it. Rockhoppers losing it here. Turner up in the offensive zone. He has to shoot it. 4 seconds, tries to hand it off, but that'll just end up knocked down, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 45 minutes gone here. 13-13 your score. Both teams tied. Heading into the final 15 minutes here. Make sure to stick around for that, as that'll be coming up in just a second here. Make sure you're following along with the Montana Lacrosse League on 12ouncesports.com. There you can click on the MLL tab and find up to the minute score, stats, and standings, and more, all at the touch of a button on 12ouncesports.com.
America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
All right, welcome back. We're just a few short seconds away from the final quarter of the first weekend of the MLL. 13-13 tie, 15 minutes to go. As the time gets added to the clock, Morris and Rasimovic getting ready for the face-off. The ref backs away, and away we go. This will be won by Rasimovic. Picking it up and over to Scott. Berg with it now. Long shot there from Howes, doesn't go. Turner leads the pass for Runco. Puts that one right off the pad and into the corner. Runco chases it. Won't be the first one there though. Lysenko has to go back to grab it. Lehman with it. And we've got a hand in the air. And they'll wait for their goalie to get to the bench. Right in front, Berg goes low. And the Timber Tigers will regain possession and we'll get our penalty shot. A good chance here for the Rockhoppers as they're looking to break this tie early in the fourth quarter. Harris with a slow approach. Walks in, puts it off the crossbar, and it bounces back out to center. Berg with it. Over to Howes. Harris with it. It'll be an over and back call. We'll see the Timber Tigers get an offensive possession here. Hess with it in the corner. Peterson fakes right, runs across center, whips that one in on Lysenko for a good save. Jace Lysenko, 13 goals against. He's played really solid so far in this tournament. Pike Pierce sending it back behind the goal. In front for Colin Harris, who grabs number 9. Simovic wins this one back to Berg. Up to Hess now. He sees a lane, rips that one, but it goes wide. Howes is gonna lose it, picked up in front by Hess, who's not quite able to hit his target. Howes down the left side. Rips that one from far out. They'll send a long pass for Hess once again. Right in front. Puts it low. Lysenko has to scramble, but he won't get there. Tying things at 14. 11 minutes left here. We're back to a tied game. As both Morris and Rasimovic get ready to go once again. Rasimovic has won a lot of face-offs today. Losing very few. Pike Pierce with it walking down the right side. Across to Lehman. Fakes his way in, decides not to fire. Gets pinned along the boards, but fights his way right back out. Takes a hit, spins off it, back behind the goal now. Harris. Pike Pierce, up to Harris. Berg with it, rushing up. Tries to hit Lehman on the other side, won't find him. Berg. Harris with it. Rips that one. As it looks like we'll get another penalty shot. Runco not happy with that call, and is very much letting him know about it. Colin Harris getting ready. A chance to bury his 10th goal if he scores here. Harris slowly approaching. He's gonna get stopped by Bremner on that one. Won't hit double digits quite yet. Turner scoring on the other side, breaking the tie. This will be won by Rasimovic. Popped up, Berg with it. Harris now. Cross to Berg, rips that one inside. Picked up by Hess now. Hess walks in. That one bounces out. Lysenko had to spiral out for it. Turner steals it and scores as they go up by 2. That face-off, we won to Turner. Picked up by Runco. He'll miss on that shot though. Pinned in the corner. Stolen by Turner. Down to Runco once again. And they'll call him in the crease. 7:30 left in the fourth here, 16-14. Scott, up high, walks it to the corner, back behind the goal, followed by Berg. Tries to hit Jacob Berg on the other side. Peterson now down the right side. Rushing in, beats him on the other side there. 17-14. Pike Pierce takes it down to the corner. Harris with it now. Behind the back pass. Picked up by Pike Pierce. Finds Berg inside. Tried to go behind the back on that one as well, but didn't quite get there. That'll be an over and back call. Valicio with it. Runco with it now. Whips that one in. Picked up on the outside. Back behind the goal with it. House. Rips that one off the post and in. And back within 2. 5 minutes left here. We had a tied game for quite a while there with both teams just scoring back and forth. The Rockhoppers need 2 back-to-back to tie us, return us to a tied game. This has been one of the closest closest games we've seen all tournament. Harris. This one's knocked over. And we're going to see a penalty here. Berg getting sent off. A lot of conversation on the floor here. And they're going to let Malicio take this one. He's got 4 goals. Make that 5. As double 5 scores his 5th. And takes his team up to a 3-goal lead. The clock is certainly running out here for the Rockhoppers. Simovic and Harris getting ready for another face-off now. 3:40 on the clock. He'll be won by Simovic, but he'll get knocked down. Berg laying down Runco and letting him know about it. And there's going to be a call there. As we'll see a penalty shot. Licio took the last one. It looks like Runco will take this one. 3 minutes left now. Runco puts it off the right pad there. Malicio picking it up in the corner. Diving shot. Doesn't quite go. And he ends up down after the play. As he'll get hit and go off. Able to walk off on his own here. 2:47 left as we'll see time unfreeze. 3 goals needed here from the Rockhoppers in pretty quick succession here. Scott with it up high. Harris calling for it. And they'll call a crease on him. Eric Turner waits for him to come to him. Long shot. Harding chasing it into the corner. Picked up behind by Hess. Walks up. Decides to do it himself, but Lysenko is able to stop that one. Fighting for it here. Only 2 minutes left here. Rockhoppers aren't too happy to hear another whistle. As we'll get a penalty shot. Hess walking this one up. as they call a crease on him. Picked up by Berg. Long pass here for Howes. 1:25 on the clock. 3-goal lead for the Timber Tigers. Ripped by Howes and picked up by Turner. Down low, Felicio jumps in, won't get it. Lysenko walking it up. Howes with it now. Another long shot and into the corner. He'll get stuck there. Stolen off of his stick by Berg. Not scared to take their time, as it looks like they're just going to try and reg this ball back out. Finally, they put it in the offensive zone. Harding across to Berg. Berg picks it back up, 20 seconds on the clock. Out to Peterson, down low for Harding. Outside here, he's just gonna roll that one into the corner, and that'll do it. As things get chippy to end things here, and both of these teams know that come next Saturday, there's gonna be a rematch, and it'll be a good one too. Only a 3-goal difference at the end of the day here. 18-15, your final score. Timber Tigers coming out with the win. 9 goals from Colin Harris in the loss for the Rockhoppers. But that'll do it for us here in the first weekend of the MLL. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you have yourself a good afternoon.